Johnny, so let's go ahead and talk about the PSA you have going on with Differently Abled Entertainment. Talk to me about it. What's it called and what's its objective?
As I was saying, our PSA is called We Are Just Like You, and we're wanting everybody to submit 5 to 10-second videos doing whatever it is they like, whatever they're inspired to do, but it's to showcase what differently abled people are capable of and how they live their daily lives, and that we are just like everybody else. And so we're asking everybody to send those to our email address, which is differentlyableentertainment@gmail.com. We're hoping to have all the videos submitted by mid-July to the end of July, so that way we can have the PSA out by August.
Why is it important to put out such a PSA, Johnny? Because just the title itself is very strong. It contains a lot of substance in it.
Yeah, I think it's important just because, as I kind of stated before, a lot of people, especially those people who don't know anybody that is differently abled, who's never been around anybody. And I've come across plenty of people in my life where I was the first person in a wheelchair that they'd ever encountered. And so, to educate those people who don't know anybody that's differently abled, it'll be good for those people, and also to help inspire and encourage other people within the differently abled community to be more confident and get out in the world a little more, and just do them, just do you, as they say, because we are not our limitations. We are our souls. And, that is hopefully what the PSA will showcase, and show people that, we're all just people, just like them.
Let's talk about that second part that you just mentioned, with differently abled people coming to that realization that, maybe they've got something within them to offer the entertainment and arts sector. Is there a need for outreach, for that type of very specific outreach into the differently abled community? Because my 2 cents is, what if there is somebody out there who is differently abled, but they've never thought like, oh, maybe I can be in TV, maybe I can be in a film, maybe I have something within myself that I can offer the world in that sense, in the entertainment industry.
Exactly. I would hope that, people, by showing more differently abled people in roles and doing things, and like Ali Schroeder, who won the first Tony Award a couple years ago. She's the first paraplegic to win a Tony Award.
Yeah.
That was incredible. That gave me great hopes for my future. And so seeing yourself represented in a way, and represented truthfully on the screen or on stage, it's empowering, and it's encouraging. And I think we need more of that in the differently abled community. And I've started, a few months ago, I started a differently abled models group just to help differently abled individuals, get started building their modeling portfolio and acting portfolios, for headshots and whatnot, just to help build confidence and get people out there. And I've had an amazing response. And yes, a lot of the ones that have contacted me were like, I didn't think that I'd ever be able to have a chance to model because of this or because of that. I also, I do TikTok with my daughter, and she found a story about this person who has cerebral palsy, and he he was doing things on Instagram, and somebody bullied him about the fact that, what would make you think that you could model? You're in a wheelchair. That was their comment on one of his videos. And that just breaks my heart. And for someone, to be able to, I mean, and bullying online happens all the time for all kinds of reasons, but just to tell this boy who's actually, a very good looking young man, that he has no right to try to model because he's in a wheelchair, like that tells you something about, society and how people view people in wheelchairs, that what are you even trying that for, was that person's response. And it was really upsetting to the kid naturally, and he posted a video, like, why would you say that, that's horrible. And and in which, I responded encouraging, and told them about our group, and just that I would like to be in touch with him, and that I think that he is talented, and he does have a right to model, and to not let closed-minded, small-minded people affect him to where he's no longer going to pursue something that he was enjoying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great message that you delivered. It sounds like you delivered unto this young man that, you know what, why not picture yourself in this role and screw what that other kid said. And like you said, it goes back to, it's a very big reflection. It's a very big tell with regards to where some people are, with regards to their thought process regarding differently abled people. Because that other kid, maybe he's, what if he's not a horrible kid? Maybe he just
No.
hasn't come to the realization of like, oh, other people can do, can also have dreams too. And, just because they're in a wheelchair or whatnot, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I definitely, when it comes to bullying, I usually think the people who really bully other people are probably more tortured than the people that they are bullying.
that's a,
Um,
yeah,
for whatever reason that may be. I don't think it justifies their actions. However, I do, a lot of times, I'm a very compassionate person. And so I try to look at both sides of a story and try to understand that, that kid obviously needs to be educated, and and shown, and talked to and explained, and maybe meet somebody. Maybe he's never met somebody in a wheelchair, and so yeah, he just goes off of what he's told, that people in wheelchairs don't ever do anything. And so, because that's kind of the story that society gives us, if you have an injury or something, that nothing's really expected of you.
yeah.
And I would like to see that change.
I think it's about, as we mentioned on one of our previous videos, Johnny, it's about chipping away at those taboos through education and through
Yeah.
communicating and talking about these topics, to open up minds, to open up hearts. Um, Johnny, so just go ahead and give me one more recap on that PSA, to inviting people, differently abled people, to go ahead and submit. And then, of course, after this interview,
Yes.
I want you to go ahead and send me all of the info you want me to put in the description of the video. That way people know exactly where to send their clip, okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Yes. So we're asking everybody to submit short, 5 to 10 second videos stating we are just like you. And they fill in the blank. Um, and it can be funny, it can be true to life, it can be just whatever they want it to be, but it's we are just like you. And we're asking, obviously, that it's good video, good sound, recorded in landscape, and to be submitted to our email address, which is differentlyabledentertainment@gmail.com. And we're asking for those videos to be submitted by July 15th. That may be extended a week or two, just to give people a little more time, and also because we are newly getting started and we're just spreading the word. And so, we'll see with how many we get, and if we need to extend the deadline, we will. But we are asking people right now to have everything submitted by July 15th. We're hoping to get enough videos to do a 1 minute to a minute and a half PSA of people from all over America, all over the world, because our page is on Facebook, and so it's open to anybody. It doesn't have to be just people that are here in Tucson or here in Arizona where we're based. It can be anybody from anywhere in America or anywhere in the world. we want to showcase as many people as we can. And in the video, it will only be saying we are just like you, we dot dot dot. Um, but in people's email, we're asking them to submit like their names and what makes them differently able. And we can, put that underneath with, like typed in underneath, so that way it doesn't interfere with their videos. But we do want to, have it be explained, what makes them differently abled also. So that way we can see all the differently abled people and what they're capable of, and hopefully, encourage other people to share their stories more.